Happy Friday, everyone. 6 o'clock here. Welcome to Up With KREM. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Nicole Legoo. We want to get started with Jenny Power in the Weather Center this morning because, Jenny, you have great news for the weekend, right?
Oh, yes. You know, Tim, Nicole, I really enjoy being the bearer of good news.
Yes, compliments.
Especially
Jenny Power at KREM.com.
Thank you. I will take the blame for this forecast here for the people that love summer, like weather conditions, because we are sitting so nice on this Friday. It kind of helps you get going on a Friday morning when the sunrise looks like this. We are seeing clear skies and temperatures are also pretty mild if you're headed out right now. 59 degrees right now at Spokane International Airport. Winds are light, though, coming out of the south at 8 miles per hour sustained. And as we take a look across the region, we're pretty stagnant here with seeing mostly dry conditions and clear skies. So we're currently at 67 degrees in Wenatchee, 64 for Moses Lake, 61 in Coeur d'Alene with some low 50s north to Sandpoint. So some of our northern valleys have been on the cooler side this morning, but good if maybe you're trying to get in a morning walk or a morning run. As we move forward and take a look at your day planner for Spokane, through this afternoon, we are going to be seeing this continue. So clear conditions, plenty of sunshine, great for Friday night plans that you might have. But as we move forward into this upcoming weekend, I am tracking areas of elevated fire weather danger. A look at that coming up in my extended forecast. But let's get you out the door with what we are seeing on your traffic impact this morning. This is a live look for you in Spokane Valley at I-90 and Pines, where things are moving smoothly. Traffic volumes are starting to gradually increase, but overall drive times have been about average. As we continue to take a look across the region here, we have similarly been seeing dry road conditions out toward I-90 and Barker. So for people that might be traveling over into Liberty Lake or vice versa there in those east or westbound lanes, things are looking good. On your traffic maps, no major collisions to report to you, so we are in the green. Things are moving smoothly with those average drive times across the board. Tim?
All right, Jenny, we are tracking wildfires this morning. Forward progression on the BNO fire burning in Okanagan County has been slowed down. The Okanagan County Emergency Management says crews stayed on scene overnight. This is a look at the latest evacuation map here on your screen. You can see the shaded in red, level 3 go now evacuation still in place for some. There's also some roads closed right now because of the fire. The emergency management says some structures were lost, but right now they do not know how many. The Red Cross set up a shelter at the Community Presbyterian Church, and the fairgrounds are open for animals.
We're also learning more about a fire burning in Boundary County just south of the Canadian border. It's called the Upper Smith Creek Fire. So far, that has burned about 150 acres. As of right now, there are no evacuations in place.
In Douglas County, level 3 evacuations are still in place because of the deadly Chelan Hills fire. The fire's growth has held steady since burning nearly 10,000 acres over the weekend. This morning, we are getting a new look at new cell phone video showing firefighters surrounded on all sides by flames when they were caught in the fast-moving July 4th firestorm.
It was surreal. It was almost like I thought to myself after the fact, how did I end up there as a firefighter with my experience? And to this day, I'm still wondering that, and I'm probably going to be wondering that my whole life.
All the firefighters survived, with 3 taken to a hospital with minor injuries. Dozens of homes burned down, and one person who was trying to evacuate was found dead.
Because of Idaho's new bathroom law, a nonprofit created a map of where people who are transgender can use the restroom. They said they created the list to help people feel more prepared when going to public places. Idaho's bathroom law went into effect at the start of the month. It makes it a crime for any person to, quote, knowingly and willfully enter a bathroom, locker room, or changing room that does not align with their sex assigned at birth. The consequences for breaking that law could be jail time.
A Washington father is honoring his daughter's memory by finishing the dream car she never got the chance to complete. John Skydeman has worked on cars for more than 20 years. His daughter Torrance shared that passion for cars and started to build her own 2016 Volkswagen GTI before she died by suicide this past spring. Now her parents are bringing the car from Alaska to Washington to finish the build in her honor. When John shared their story online, the response was immediate, with mechanics, shops, and car enthusiasts offering parts, labor, and support to keep Torrance's dream alive.
Surprised, but not surprised, because usually the car community does a lot of stuff together for each other. So that was why I reached out there, just because I know there's shops and stuff like that that could possibly help in undertaking of what we want to do is going to be a lot, but for us, it's worth it.
The family expects the car to arrive in Spokane within the next few weeks. They plan to document the restoration, add a memorial to Torrance inside the car, and eventually take it to car shows across the Inland Northwest to keep her legacy alive. John says he hopes Torrance's story reminds families to check in on the people they love. And we do want to remind everyone, help is available. If you or someone you know is in crisis, you can call or text the Suicide Crisis and Lifeline at 988.
We have an update now on the 7 people who were hurt in a fire incident in Pierce, Idaho over the holiday weekend.
All 7 of them were hurt after an explosion at a small gathering involving a gas container near a fire. One of the victims, Tristan Bonner, says the blast caused severe injuries and caused the left side of his body permanently damaged. All of the victims are between 18 and 28 years old. They are being treated at Harborview Medical Center in Seattle. We spoke to doctors to learn more about their condition.
And then we have started working toward getting the third degree and deeper burns off of patients so that they don't have the ongoing inflammation that drives their critical illness, and then helps work toward serial debridements and reconstruction of their wounds to work on getting their skin reconstructed and ultimately, that small part of getting them back to life.
The Idaho State Fire Marshal's Office says they are still investigating what happened.
New this morning, the Spokane Public Library is yet again heading into a budget shortfall for next year. They say if the city of Spokane does not give them more funding, they will have to make some big cuts. They would have to close all libraries on Sundays and Mondays. They would also cut senior and daycare services in half. It would also impact what the library is able to purchase, like books and other materials. The library is asking the city of Spokane for $2.3 million in bridge funding for 2027.
And in your forecast here, temperatures even warmer than where we were at yesterday. We're looking at highs in the upper 80s for Spokane, low 90s in Coeur d'Alene, and we're even going to be near triple digits as we look south to Richland and the lower Columbia Basin. So it is going to be warm out there, very summery for the Inland Northwest. But as we move into this upcoming weekend, what you need to know is we are going to watch for this. A fire weather watch in place for north central Washington because of wind gusts that could reach 35 miles per hour and relative humidity as low as 12%. So we know that combination of dry conditions plus gusty winds means that new fires could start and spread rapidly. As we move forward and take a look at the next 7 days, we are in for an extended stretch of dry conditions. In general, Saturday will be a little bit breezier with lighter winds on Sunday.
If you're going to Blessing in Disguise tomorrow, just make sure to stay hydrated. But this is a brand new music festival and it starts tomorrow at 1:30. There will be 4 stages and 20 different acts. Macklemore, AJR, Alan Stone, and AWOL Nation are headlining. Tickets are still available. They start at $124.